Hello, I'm Rocky Banal, a Smart Program Professor here at Sukmyung Women's University. It is my great pleasure today to introduce the Smart Freshman English program to those of you who do not know it or are unfamiliar with it. So my talk, first I'm going to talk about who this program is for. Second, I'm going to talk in 4 parts about the different programs: tech, business, media, and culture. Okay, so let's get started. So these are the 4 programs that are designed for students who are maybe not as confident in their English or wish to develop their English further so that they can study their majors in English. And maybe they haven't spoken in English in a long time. Maybe they've traveled and want to brush up on their English. There's many reasons why they might take these programs to prepare themselves for studying at Sukde and beyond, well into their careers. These skills can last a lifetime. So I'm going to discuss each of these programs in more detail, but before we get fully into details, I want to point out here the information that you can access online at our website, tessel.sukmyung.ac.kr. You can also call us at 02-2077-7730, or the easiest and most effective way these days is our email at smart-office@sukmyung.ac.kr. We welcome any questions that you might have that aren't answered in this video. Okay, so let's get started and move into the programs. Let's start with tech. Okay, tech is basically for students who are majoring in engineering or some other sort of technology-related field. They will be exposed to content language and content tasks that will help them study better in their major. Business, same thing. Basically for people who are majoring in business or economics or other administrative type courses where business knowledge and background and skills would be helpful. Media is more for social studies students, also other humanities students. There's a strong focus on critical thinking and looking at the world around us. Culture is more for students who are majoring in tourism or travel-related industries or cultural-related industries, and they get exposure to some tasks and content that would help them in those careers. So let's go into more detail into these 4 programs. So let's begin with tech or technology. They're going to be practicing all 4 English skills, so speaking, listening, reading, and writing. And they'll be doing it mostly within the context of engineering tasks or technology-related tasks. Tasks that essentially practice using communication skills in meetings or informal discussions, of course, in English. They will also improve their presentation and seminar skills, which is very important for many engineering jobs. They will also be given tasks where they have to use their reasons and provide solutions for certain engineering problems. Usually this is team-based or pair-based, and they have to take a particular problem, explain their solution, and see if their team agrees. They will also get some exposure to various digital tools and applications that will help them with these tasks. Finally, they will get more exposure to digital literacy skills. Now, digital literacy in this day and age is super important. I'm sure that many freshman students are already quite digitally literate in Korean. In this program, they are a little more exposed to English digital literacy and using that to execute tasks and solve problems. Business, again, they will practice communication techniques and critical thinking skills that are more and more necessary for business leaders today. yeah, with all the problems that the world's seeing in terms of COVID and other situations, these critical thinking and problem-solving skills are much, much more important. This is a good base or beginning to be exposed and get some practice using those skills. For example, they'll be enhancing their commercial and cross-cultural communication skills. More and more students, not just from Sukmyung, but other universities, they're increasingly entering a global market for jobs. And to effectively compete in a global market, they need cross-cultural skills. Most of that is done in English in the world these days, and this sort of gets them a sort of first step and first exposure to those communication skills. Another thing is maybe students are not so confident in speaking English. The courses are also designed to build confidence and give students an opportunity to improve their skills at whatever level they are. So if they're lower level, they'll have chances to improve their confidence and their listening skills, as well as speaking skills. If they're higher level, they will also benefit because they will refine those skills to effectively communicate in the future. They will develop fluency and more accurate pronunciation so that the sound of what they're saying is that much more effective for them to communicate their ideas. Discussing reasons and solutions for business problems. Not all reasons are equal. Not all solutions are equal. How do you solve particular business problems these days? The tasks that they'll be given are sort of case studies where they have to solve those problems with a team in order to have a good solution for a particular business problem. Finally, overall, they foster communication skills and particularly meetings and negotiations. Maybe two people have a very interesting reason or solution. They should discuss and debate which is the better one and negotiate sort of a combined solution maybe for a particular problem. So that's business. Moving on. One more thing that I forgot. They will also be expected to practice their presentation skills. Not just communication skills or meeting skills or negotiation skills, but presentation skills in English is increasingly important these days. During this course, they will have an opportunity to give a presentation in English, hopefully live. But we'll see how it goes. Next, media. Here again, this is for students who are studying the social sciences, sociology, or media itself, maybe law. It depends. But in this area, again, you're speaking, listening, reading and writing, and you're critically thinking. This course really focuses very much on critical thinking. Okay, critical thinking about what? Basically a society and how media represents society. It really focuses on asking questions about the media that is all around us every day. YouTube, the newspaper, the news. To explore how media reflects social attitudes. Should those attitudes change? Should they maintain? It depends. It depends on the issue. Also to examine how media helps us shape a sense of reality. Well, these days we have COVID and many people are watching lots of YouTube. How is that affecting our vision of society and what's happening around the world? These kinds of questions are what are talked about in this course, and we try to think about different questions that stimulate and engage students to express their ideas and thoughts. They will also be exposed to various tools and applications in order to fulfill those tasks. And again, they will have lots of opportunities to improve their English digital literacy skills, not just their Korean digital literacy skills. Finally, we have culture. Again, the 4 skills, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And this focuses on tourism and culture, and tourism and culture-related industries. In this one, there's a strong focus on description, describing places, describing people, and tourism promotion. They definitely spend a considerable amount of time improving their ability to describe tourist destinations in a sort of engaging and persuasive way. They will describe and discuss work, rest, and play among people in different cultures. Culture is a difficult topic to discuss. They will have lots of opportunity to discuss how people live differently. Finally, they will examine the rituals and ceremonies distinctive to a particular society's culture, maybe compare them and analyze them. Finally, they might have a chance to give a virtual tour guide presentation. Definitely a presentation related to tourism and basically, again, practicing describing people, culture, places, and things. That's pretty much the 4 programs. Oops. And so tech, media, business, and culture. And again, I want to remind you, if you have any questions about anything that I've talked about today, please contact us here at the SMART program. There's the information there. The easiest way is our email, smart-office@sukmyung.ac.kr. And that's it for my presentation. And I hope this is helpful in deciding to join us here at the SMART program and getting a good start off to your Sukmyung University experience and the careers that exist beyond. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.